Yesterday we have completed till distributive property. So today is additive identity. So what is additive identity? We will call 0 as additive identity. 0 as which number we will call it as additive identity means 0 we will call it as additive identity. Why we will call 0 as additive identity? Suppose I am taking any whole number as 3. I am taking any whole number as 3. So for this 3, how much you will add to get again the same number? So what is that? For this 3, for this whole number, how much you will add to get the result as same number? So which number you will add here? 0. So which number you will add? You will add it as 0. So 3 plus 0 will be equals to 3. So we will call this 0 as additive identity. In the same way, for 4, how much you will add to get again as 4? So for 4, how much you will add to get the result as 4? So how much you will add here? 0. So this 0 we will call it as additive identity. So you can write the general form as a plus 0 is equals to a. So what is the general form for additive identity? That is a plus 0 is equals to a. So 0 is called as additive identity. Next is multiplicative identity. Next is multiplicative identity. Additive means we are adding here. Multiplicative means we have to multiply. That means for which number, for any whole number, which value we will multiply to get the same number, we have to think. So for 4, which whole number you will add, which whole number you will multiply to get the same number. So what we will multiply here? If you multiply 1, again the result will be 4. In the same way, for 5, how much you will multiply to get again it as 5? So how much you will multiply? 1. So this 1 we will call it as multiplicative identity. So what we call this one as? 1 is called as multiplicative identity and 0 is called as additive identity. Because if you add 0 to any number, again the result will be same number. In the same way, for 4, how much you will multiply to get 4? That will be 1. 4 ones are 4. So this 1 we will call it as multiplicative identity. Now, coming to next exercise. So with this properties are completed, we have learned closure property, commutative property, associative property, distributive property and 2 identities that they are additive identity and multiplicative identity. So coming to exercise 2.2. Exercise 2.2. So in this first way, give the result without actually performing the operations using the given information. Just multiplications they have given. By seeing the bits you can write that. So try to write that first bit. Second bit you see. Second bit. Find the sum by suitable rearrangement. So what is the second bit? Find the sum by suitable rearrangement. By rearranging the values, we have to find the sum. So first one is 238 plus 695 plus 162. So these whole numbers they have given. If you add these whole numbers, you will be getting one answer. So what we have to do, we have to rearrange the terms. So how to rearrange the terms? We have to rearrange the terms as if you add any 2 whole numbers in this, if you add any 2 whole numbers, the units place should be equals to 0. If you add any 2 whole numbers, the units place should be equals to 0. Now you see here, 8 plus 2. 8, only I am taking the units place. 8 plus 2. 8 plus 2 is how much? 10. So you got the units place as 0. So what we have to do? We have to rearrange. We have to bring this 162 this side near to 162. So by rearrangement, so how to rearrange this? If you add any two whole numbers, the units place should be equals to 0. So how I am rearranging here? 238 and bring this 162 to this side. That is plus 162 plus 695. I am not transposing any terms, just I am shuffling the numbers here. That's it. So add first two values. 238 plus 162 will be 400. I am adding these two values. So I am writing this 695 as it is. Now 400 plus 695 will be how much? 1095. So what is the result? 1095. So what is the question here? Find the sum by suitable rearrangement. So you have to rearrange the values. How you have to rearrange? If you rearrange any two whole numbers, the units place should be equals to 0. So if you rearrange any terms and if you add, the units place should be equals to 0. So what I have rearranged? I have rearranged these two values. That is 238 and 162. So I have brought this 162 to this side. 238 plus 162 plus, I am writing this as this. So 238 plus 162 will be 400. This value write as it is. Now you add these two numbers. How much you will get? 1095. Coming to next one. So next one is 154 plus 197 plus 46 plus 203. So how to rearrange this values now? Given 154 plus 197 plus 46 plus 203. So what I told you, if you rearrange any two terms, the units place should be equals to 0. So which values you can add here? 4 plus 6 will be 10. 4 plus 6 will be 10. So if you rearrange these two terms, if you bring these two whole numbers together, the units place will be equals to 0. In the same way, 9 plus 3 will be equals to, 7 plus 3 will be equals to 10. So you bring these two numbers together. By rearrangement, so what numbers you are rearranging here? You are bringing these two together and these two together. That is 154 plus 46 plus 197 plus 203. So now you add these two values. 154 plus 46 will be equals to 200 plus 197 plus 203 will be equals to 400. So 200 plus 400 will be equals to 600. So this is our second bit. Next is find the product by suitable rearrangement. Now we have to find the product. Before we have found the addition, that is how to do sum. Now we are doing product. So find the product by suitable rearrangement. So first value you will see, first bit. First bit is 25 into 1963 into 4. So we have to rearrange this. So how to rearrange? Already I told you in before bit, if you rearrange any two terms, the units place should be equals to 0. So how to rearrange now? 5 3s are 15, units place will not get it as 0. Now 5 4s are 20, units place will be 0. So rearrange the terms now. So we will rearrange this 2. So bring these two terms together now. That is 25 into 4 into 1963. So 25 fours are, what is 25 fours are? 100 into 1963. So if you multiply this, what is the value? 1,96,300 is our answer. So what we did, we have rearranged the terms here. How you have rearranged the terms? If you multiply any two terms, the units place should be equals to 0. So 5 3s are is 15. You are not getting the units place as 0. Now 5 4s are 20. So for 20, if you write 20, the units place is 0. So I have rearranged these two terms. I brought this 4 together with 25. That is 25 into 4 into 1963. So 25 fours are 100 into 1963. So if you multiply this, what is the result here? 1,96,300. So second one, write as homework. So for this, you can arrange in any way, or you can keep this as it is only. So how it is 0 into 5 will be 0 only. In the same way, 5 into 0 will be 0 only. 0 into 6 will be 0 only. If you rearrange in any order, you will get the units place as 0. So you can rearrange this as any way. So do this as homework. Next is fourth bit. Find the value of the following. So what is the first one? into 12 plus 18 into 368. So what we have to find? We have to find the value of this. So this is in the form of distributive property. So they have given this value in the form of a distributive property, that is A into B plus A into C. We are having the distributive property. What is the distributive property? A into B plus C will be equals to A into B plus A into C. So they have given the question in this form. So this question is in the form of this property, is A into B plus A into C. So A is common in both the terms here. In this term also you are having A, in this term also you are having A. So that A we have taken in property, they have taken it as common. So in this, what is the common number here? 368 is common in both the terms. So what you will do here? Take out that 368 as common. 368 into 2 plus 18 into 368. So in these two terms, 368 is common. So take out 368 as common. So from these two terms, if you take out this 368, which number is remaining? 12 is remaining right here. Plus in these two terms, what is already we have taken this 368 as common here. So what is the remaining number? 18. So what is the result here? 368. 12 plus 18 will be equals to 30. Now you multiply these two terms. 368 into 30, or with 3 do as it is, you can write 0. 18, 19, 20. 3 is 9, 10, 11. So the answer will be 11040. Here only I multiplied with 3, but we are having 30, so I have attached 1 0 here. So what is the result here? 11,040. So find the value of the following. They have given 368 into 12 plus 18 into 368. So this value is in the form of So this they have given as A into B plus A into C. Okay, now we have to convert this in the form of this value. So how to convert that? In these two terms A is common, so they have taken A as common. So in these two terms which number is common? 368 is common in both the terms. So I am taking 368 as common. So remaining values you write in bracket. It is 12 plus 18. So 368 as it is. 12 plus 18 will be equals to 30. So 368 into 30 will be 11,040. Next is 79 into 4,319 plus 4,319 into 11. So again this is the form of distributive property. So which number you have to take out common? 4,319 you have to take it as common, because this is in the form of A into B plus A into C. Again this is in the form of distributive property. Is equals to A into B plus A into C. So which number you will take out common? 4,319 you will take it as common. Take out common here. What is the common value? 4,390, and the remaining numbers you write in bracket, that is 79 from this number, 79 is remaining, plus from this number 11 is remaining. So 4,319 into 79 plus 11, this will be 90. 10, 90. So multiply these two values, that will be 4,319 into 9. I multiply with 9 because it is 0. For answer we can keep it as 0 there. So 9 9s are 81. 17. 9 3s are 27, 28. 36. 38. So what you got here? 1 0 is remaining, so I am attaching here. So what is the result here? 3,88,710. So this is how you will find the value for the following. So once again you see, in this 79 to 4,319 plus 4,319 into 11. So this is in the form of distributive property. What is distributive property? A into B plus C will be equals to A into B plus A into C. So the question they have given in this form. So now you have to convert the term in the form of LHS part. So what is the common here? Common is 4,319. So from these two terms I am taking 4,319 as common. Remaining terms you write in bracket, that is 79 plus 11. So 4,319, 79 plus 11 will be equals to 90. So if you multiply these two terms, the result will be 3,88,710. So remaining bits we will continue to